The Tanya of today for Tuesday, the 14th of Cheshvan, 5779. We're holding in Igeret HaKodesh, Epistal 27. And this is a continuation of the discussion we had yesterday about a tzaddik that passes away, a righteous person that passes away or passes on from his, after whatever he lived, 70, 80, 120 years, he passes on. We learned that, according to the statement of the Zohar, that he is more present in this world than when he was alive. And not only more present, he is affecting his disciples more than he was affecting them while he was alive. And not only that, he is affecting them not only spiritually but physically as well after his passing. So this is something that we need to understand. How is it possible now that he's not to be seen physically, we don't see him, how is it possible that he will be affecting his Talmidim, his disciples, more than in his lifetime? The one stipulation that we learned is that you need to be connected to the tzaddik in order to be affected by his blessings and his instructions and directives and so on. So let's look at page 83. It says, how is it possible that a tzaddik is present and involved in this world even more so after his passing than in his lifetime? Because his true life is spiritual. During the lifetime of a tzaddik, he doesn't live a physical life, even though it seems physical, but his lives are always spiritual. Faith, love, and awe of God, these are eternal. It's something that never stops. If you were able to acquire love and fear of God in this world, it continues, it lives on. Just because the neshama left the body, that ava, that love and fear that you developed throughout your lifetime, it's eternal, it's everlasting. Biur al an elucidation of the above. The Alter Rebbe now provides a deeper understanding of the above letter. Ita b'Zohar HaKadosh. It is stated in the sacred Zohar, the tzaddik aditpatar ishtakach bechula almin yatir me bechayui. When a tzaddik departs, he is to be found in all the worlds more than during his lifetime. Not only in the upper worlds, in this world is to be found more than during his lifetime. But tzarich lavin, now this needs to be understood. Tinach ba'olamot ha'elim ishtakach yatir ba'aloto shama, aber ba'olam hazeh eich ishtakach yatir. Said, the Zohar says, fine, that I can understand that in the upper world he's more present because he's there, because his neshama is there. But how is it possible to say that in this world he's more present? He passed away. ויש לומר על דרך מה שקיבלתי על מאמר חכמינו זיכרונם לברכה דשווק חיים לכל חי. This may be explained along the lines of a teaching which I received concerning the idiom of our sages of blessed memory, that a departed tzaddik has left life to all the living. What does that mean, he left life to all the living? We have our own life. What does it mean he left us life? כנודע שחיי הצדיק אינם חיים בשריים כי הם חיים רוחניים, שהם אמונה ויראה ואהבה. As is known, the life of a tzaddik is not a fleshy life, but a spiritual life consisting of faith, awe, and love. These he possesses not only for himself, but transmits to his disciples as well. He's feeding his disciples, he's sustaining them. In scripture we find that faith, awe, and love are each termed life. They're all called life. If you have Avas Hashem, it's called life. If you have Iras Hashem, awe of God, it's called life. Ki be'emunah ketiv ve'tzadik be'emunato yichyeh. But regarding faith, it's written, a tzaddik lives by his faith. Tzaddik be'emunato yichyeh. It's a statement in the prophet Chavakuk. Uve'ira ketiv ve'irat Hashem lechaim. And awe, it is written, the awe of God leads to life. That's from Proverbs. Uve'ava ketiv, regarding love, it says, rodef tzedakah v'chesed imtza chaim. It's also from Proverbs, Shlomo HaMelech, King Solomon. So we see all these three things. We have love of God, fear of God, and faith. of God, all these three things are connected with life. If you have these three things, you have life, and that is everlasting. That will continue forever and ever. Even after the soul departs from the body, your love of God, your fear of God, and your faith in God will continue to live.
So
and we have all three verses. We have all three scriptural verses that are supporting this. One from Habakkuk, the prophet Habakkuk, that says, "Tzadik be'emunato yichyeh," a tzaddik lives by his faith. Number two, regarding awe, it says, "V'irat Hashem lechaim," the awe of God leads to life. And number three, regarding love of God, it's written, "Rodef tzedakah v'chesed yimtza chaim," v'chesed hu ahava. He who pursues tzedakah and chesed will find life. V'chesed hu ahava, and chesed signifies love, for love is its core. Chesed and love are connected with each other, kindness and love. When the term life is used to describe chesed, it applies to love as well. To sum up, faith in God and the awe and love of Him are thus all referred to as life. ושלושה מידות אלו הם בכל עולם ועולם עד רום המעלות. Now these three attributes of אהבת השם, יראת השם, אמונת השם, and the faith of God, love of God, fear of God, and the faith in God, or love and chesed and awe, which love is love and chesed is kindness, and awe is reverence, fear. All these three things are existing in every level, in every world. These three attributes are present in every world up to the highest of levels. Hakol lefi erech bechinat ma'alot ha'olamot, all proportionate to the levels of the world. Ze al ze b'derech hilav alul kanoda, one higher than the other by way of cause and effect, as is known. At any level, each world serves as an antecedent, a cause to the lesser world, the effect which it brings into being. In other words, the highest level of, for example, the world of creation is receiving from the lowest level of the world of emanation. Meaning the lowest level of one world will feed the highest level of the following world, of the lower level. So if we look at a list of 10 levels, going from level number 1 to level number 10, level number 1 will be the highest level, and level number 10 would be the lowest one, right? So number 10, we have 4 worlds. In each world we have 10 levels, right? 4 worlds. In each world we have 10 levels. The highest level in world number 1 is number 1, right? 1, 1. And the lowest one would be number 10. Usually, sometimes we think number 10 is higher than number 1. But let's, just for the sake of the example, number 1 is the highest, number 10 is the lowest. We have 4 worlds, each world has 10 levels. Level number 1, the number 10 within level number 1 is the lowest level of world number 1, right? It feeds the one, exactly. It would feed the world, the successive world, the following one. So the following one will be the world of creation. And within the world of creation, we also have 10 levels. So the lowest level within the world of emanation would feed the highest level in the world of creation, and so on and so forth. So it comes to tell us that within these worlds, we also have these levels of love of God, fear of God, and faith in God. Baruch Tiyu. So this is the Tanya for today.
40 worlds?